We back on that part 5. If y'all see me start over from the A's, it's because we have new superstars from this recent DLC, Abyss, and the Great Khali. Now, I did fight Jalen Brunson, Shaq, and Halliburton in a separate video. So when we get across them, we skipping because we fought them in a different video. So we just gonna do Abyss. We doing Abyss and the Great Khali, and then we moving on to the H's because that's where we left off, and then we just gonna keep going.
A monster with championships from all over the world.
And everybody better start praying because Abyss has set his sights on WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from parts unknown. Weighing in at 350 pounds. He is the monster, Abyss!
Abyss has arrived at WrestleMania. There's no telling what this monster will do under the brightest lights on the biggest stage.
Well, Abyss has definitely made an impact at major events, but nothing compares to WrestleMania. I can't wait to see the brutality Abyss will unleash.
All right, I love this guy.
And you're looking at a superstar who comes into this match as a reigning champion. You can just tell he's got some extra swagger to him, knowing he's a title holder.
To be a champion, you have to be among the best. He knows he's currently at the top of his game.
And in this match, he's got a chance to once again prove that fact.
And casting a dark shadow from across the ring is the monster known as Abyss.
This man has carved a path of carnage all across the world, only to set his sights on WWE. We've seen some destructive forces over the years here, but Abyss is something the likes of which I don't think we've ever seen before.
Headbutt to the back of the neck.
Double underhook. Driven down with a powerbomb.
What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
He's able to dodge out of the way.
Flipped over the knee right to the face.
Here it comes, Corey.
Here we go. Kinshasa.
Playing possum. Shoulders down. He kicks out almost immediately.
He's looking to get this match won in short order.
Double underhook. Powerbomb.
Picture-perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority. Ooh!
Oh, no.
It's like an SUV falling on you.
Oh, knee to the breadbasket. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Wards that off. What a response.
Trading counters here. Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Stops the kick. He connects with a counter.
Ooh! Got out of the way that time. Big forearm.
Big counter by Abyss.
Punch connects.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
Yeah, you got to expect that at this point in the match.
Block the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut. Clothesline. So effective.
He is stalking, waiting for his moment to attack.
Timely reversal on Abyss.
Double underhook.
Brain buster.
Abyss with a cause for alarm. Turning it into the pin.
2. On a shoulder up before 3.
Not about to go quietly into the night. That took some serious endurance, I'll give you that.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes of the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent is still in this. Flipped over into an arm drag there. Ooh.
Catches the kick.
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Here it comes. Uh-oh.
Oh, and it's reversed.
Ooh. Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
With their opponent all tied up in the ropes, this superstar is just teeing off. And a backstabber.
Oh, he cuts it off. Abyss trying to secure the win. And a strong kick out in 1.
He's still got life in this matchup.
Super kick.
Good night. Boom! Kinshasa. Oh! Oh, what a kick. Enough already. Boom! A heavy double axe handle.
All the leverage of this match is slipping away from Abyss.
Abyss really has to show some more resistance. Springboard! And a breathtaking double jump tornado. Gets driven into the corner. Being placed onto the top rope.
Return fire from Abyss.
Abyss managing to find some of that needed. Double underhook.
Brain buster.
Abyss with a cause for alarm.
2. And that may be one of the biggest wins of his career. These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, DJR Wright.
Abyss going down in defeat.
The monster has been defeated tonight. What in the world is Abyss going to do now?
The first ever Indian-born WWE superstar.
And a gigantic, destructive force.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Punjab, India. Weighing in at 347 pounds. The Great Khali.
Brought to the WWE, handpicked really with the intention to defeat The Undertaker.
Well, Khali accomplished that mission, and now he's taking down everyone in his path.
I expect another crushing performance from the Punjabi powerhouse tonight.
It won't be pretty, but it will be a spectacle.
Oh, yeah, I am pumped for this guy.
Over the years, we've seen a lot of Extreme Rules matches. Forklifts, spears to the announce table, balls moving into the crowd. Always a great time.
One thing I've learned over the years, Michael, is blink as little as possible. If you do, you might miss a historic moment in this one.
Well, I've learned that you got to keep your head on a swivel, because more often than not, someone's getting thrown our way.
Man, we might be in the desert, but I've got chills tonight. This Saudi Arabia crowd has been waiting for this night a long time. Plenty of rivalries just reaching a boiling point here.
Yeah, they're not boiling because of the desert heat either, Cole. Many of these superstars don't care where the fight is, but there isn't a better place or time to settle a score than right here, right now.
No DQs, no rules, and no mercy. But do some superstars take it too far?
If you ask me, you can never go too far. That's the whole point. This is a chance for these superstars to show us just how violent they can be in a match without limits.
And the truth is, the more violent you are, the better your chances of winning.
What an interception!
Into a dragon screw leg whip.
Caving in the abdomen. Crucial moment. Bang! What a knee! And Khali didn't find a defense for that attack.
He is feeling the effects of Extreme Rules, quickly suffering a good bit of pain. About to introduce some metal into the mayhem in the form of the trash can.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Treating him like trash, adding insult to injury.
And Khali's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Khali getting carved and dissected. Oof! Look at this, using their cranium as a weapon.
Strikes over and over again.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Playing him on the top rope. A reversal. He saw that coming.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
What a counter.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters. And here's the cover.
And a shoulder in the air.
It's not over yet. Plenty left to go in this one.
And Khali's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Khali getting carved and dissected.
Frog splash! And now he's going to the top rope.
Incoming!
Frog splash!
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice. Hold on. He's just measuring him now. Khali now on the... Nice takedown, stack for the pin. Counters. Cover.
And this one is over. Now let's get another look at some of the high points of that one.
Here is your winner, DJR Wright.
A surprisingly fast victory here tonight. Corey, what makes a Falls Count Anywhere match so unique?
One of the things people forget is that stamina and creativity are just as important as technique in a Falls Count Anywhere match. No count out or disqualification, so if you can think of it, you can do it. And you'd better have stamina because you're going to be all over the arena withstanding all sorts of attacks from your opponent.
That's one of the reasons the WWE Universe loves these matches so much. Their favorite superstar might end up in their lap. Ooh. Set him up.
Russian leg sweep. Ooh, quick knee to the gut.
No disqualifications in this match. Corey, what's the play here?
I think we all know the answer to that one, Cole. Do whatever it takes to win. You're not going to get called out for a thumb to the eyes or a chair to the back, so have at it. Anything is possible here. Like that, you should absolutely show it off.
Man, what timing on that counter. One step ahead there. Caught the leg. Shifting their motion into a takedown.
Uh-oh, wheelbarrow into a bang.
Breaker. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Right to the face.
My God.
He has to be in a world of hurt here.
Your body really starts to show the effects of a lawless match like this.
Distress showing in the face of Haku.
Haku has been snuffed out. Vice-like grip on the throat. Up and sit-out choke slam.
Making the most of that with the pin.
Two. Digging deep for a kick out.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down? He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
Catches the kick. Haku gets caught with the counter.
Check this out. Just deadlifted up into a powerbomb.
A knee right to the face.
And he's busted open. We need to get the doctors out here quick. Got him right where he wants him.
Off the rope.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Paying the price of treating your own body like a human crash test dummy.
Nice.
Haku with a tongue.
Able to free himself from the grip. Gets put into the barricade.
First down the barricade. And Haku with the counter.
Every counter being answered with another.
Oh, he scattered that one.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Driven into the barricade. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. No. Power bomb out of the apron. Pivotal pin. Haku might be done here. An exhausting victory, but a win nonetheless. We always expect the unexpected in Falls Count Anywhere matches, and that's what we got here, guys.
here is your winner, DJR.
And folks, this isn't going to be your typical textbook matchup. This is going to be a ground and pound physical affair. The only way to win is via submission or knockout.
Fighting in the underground is not for the faint of heart. You have to come prepared. But even then, you won't be prepared for the aftermath. Win or lose, this is one of those matches in WWE where you're simply not the same person after competing.
Fisherman's Buster! Turns it around.
Oh, man. Nicely done, snap suplex. So quick.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Good grief, man. This is vicious.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Eats a punch to the face. One counter met by another. Uncorks a thunderous chop. Finds some payback with their own reversal.
Turn inside out with a desperation clothesline. Byron, is it better to go into a rabid environment like this with a swing at anything that moves mentality or a calculated game plan?
You have to be strategic in your attack, but not hesitant. Adjust your attacks based on what the situation calls for.
This is going to take some power here. Look at this strength. Absolutely impressive.
The powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done. Yep. Cobra clutch cinched in. The Cobra clutch
In trouble here?
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up. Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Countering that offense.
intercepted with a clothesline to cut off the attack.
Got a grip. All the way up. Sit out. Choke slam. Oh, man.
Double underhook.
Oh, wow. Rendered unconscious. The official has to call him.
Well, false count anywhere matches never disappoint, and this one was no exception.
Here is your winner, DJR Wright.
Cementing their name after that match.
Definitely earning those accolades with that win.
The Underground certainly brought out a savage side in both competitors. Win or lose, there's a sense of relief that it's all over now.
Hold on, champ.
Harley Race calls himself the greatest wrestler on God's green earth. A statement that might not be nearly as hyperbolic as it sounds.
Yeah, Harley's actually not too far off with that claim. There's a reason this man is a legend in our business. A Hall of Famer, a multi-time champion, and the first ever United States champion. You gotta put some respect on his name.
Harley's definitely going to demand that respect in this one.
And also in the ring is a man who comes into this match holding a title. That says something about the level of competition we are about to witness.
Hopefully he shows us the same level of skill we saw when he won that title.
Look at this assault. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Series of suplexes shifting all the momentum in their favor here. Right to the face.
My God.
Harley must be getting phased by this attack.
Harley might be feeling a bit rattled.
Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses. What a display here. Counters on both sides. Dueling reversals. A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
When you get in the ring with a legend, it's almost tough to think of a strategy, but what would you say is the key to victory against the great Harley Race?
First, get out of your own head and treat him like any other opponent. Second, Harley is a great wrestler, but he's a product of his time. His style's very basic, which means you can throw more at him than he's equipped to handle.
Clubbing blow to the back. Oh, he counters right back on Harley.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
Stops the attack with a hit to the gut. Steering clear there.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
He got out of dodge just in time. Here's a snapmare, followed by a knee drop.
A fracture in orbital.
Ooh, great anticipation. Harley climbs. What's on his mind?
From the top.
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
I have no idea what they're setting up for here.
Attitude adjustment. Turns it into a pin attempt. Oh, my. How in the world did he kick out of that?
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Ooh, axe handle.
Uh-oh, wheelbarrow into a
Breaker.
Hoisting their opponent. Oh,
fisherman buster.
He has to be nearly at his breaking.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God. Terrible landing on the outside.
a terrible miscalculation. Missing a move like that can cost you more than the match.
Action spilling toward us. This is probably a good time to take our things and go.
Vicious right forearm.
Cuts the attack off. Whip back into the ring.
Oh, the knees! Did you hear that? They've got something else in mind here for their opponent. Who's on all fours. Here it comes.
Double stomp to the back of the neck.
That can finish Race off.
There's two. And that'll do it. It's finally over with the win. Now let's take another look at these guys in action.
Here is your winner, DJR Wright.
Hector Flores is a legacy wrestler whose father graced the rings of Mexico for many years as El Mago.
While Flores acknowledges his lineage, he's on a mission to carve his own path in professional wrestling.
But he is facing off against a champion who thinks his title doesn't look better anywhere else than around his own waist.
And is going to stay around that waist for at least one more night. Multiple gut-wrench suplexes.
What a sequence. Constant momentum, really taking them out of sorts with those suplexes.
Vicious right forearm. Black mass. Lights out.
He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he?
Oh,
is he?
Yeah!
Power bomb. You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a power bomb with that much force.
Power bomb!
Momentum is running away from Flores.
And Flores is looking for a solution.
Power bomb! Just another insane display of power.
Oh no, has him lined up for the kill shot.
Oh my gosh! What a Cody cutter! My oh my, what elevation!
Turned it around with a reversal.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Throwing a knee right to the face. And that blow has him wavering.
Been holding strong thus far in the match, but you can only outrun the lasting effects of a fight for so long.
A wave of hard-hitting offense from him.
And this is exactly the way he had it drawn up.
Oh, man.
Going for the cover here.
Quick shoulder up.
Not time to expect victory yet.
Oh, Flores with good timing on the reversal. Flores gets waylaid.
Anticipated that.
Clothesline!
No way! High risk, cross body. Took a massive risk, but it might have paid off.
Down with a choke slam.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Looks like he knew what was coming up.
Moonsault.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it?
Shrugging off the pin like it's nothing, and after this match is already gone for so long. Cover, cover, cover!
2. No, he gets the shoulder up.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now.
No one can.
Legs caught. Able to counter with a takedown.
Ow! Oh, man!
Calculating the next move here.
Oh, slight GTS!
Night. Is it enough? Is this the end? 2. Kicking out in time.
So close. That could have been it.
Flores isn't looking good as he stirs back up.
And ready to strike with the running forearm.
Oh, this could be over.
There's 2. And that's all she wrote.
Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
Here is your winner, DJ
The mood just feels automatically better now that the High Chief is here.
People love to see the High Chief in the arena.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Listen to the people and how excited they are that the High Chief is in the building.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything, but these people clearly don't know how to conduct themselves around royalty.
Maivia loves the energy of the crowd. It gets him pumped up. There is only one High Chief.
And these days, many claim a right to the throne, but we are looking at the man who created it.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Buckle in, guys. This no-holds-barred match is now underway.
No rules, no limits. These superstars are ready to throw all caution to the wind. Watching this is going to be like watching a car crash.
Absolutely. It's going to be great.
Just grounded and pounded.
Peeling their opponent off of the ground, hooking the leg.
For a fisherman buster. Oh, missed connection.
Chop. Back and forth trading reversals. Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Oh. Right on the mark.
Maivia facing a bit of a roadblock there.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be enough to end things yet. In a match with no disqualifications, you really want to lean into that stipulation. You have to use every attack you have that's normally against the rules. If you're not going to use the situation to your advantage, you've already lost.
That's very sound advice for any no DQ situation, Corey. And Peter Maivia can't mount any offense.
Yeah, Maivia's having trouble fighting back.
Peter Maivia turns that around.
And Maivia puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
Yeah, he had enough and fought back.
Oh, God. And saw what was coming there.
Took him out the knee. Targeted the lower body there, and it was highly effective.
Headbutt.
Cover.
Shoulders are down.
He forces a break before the count of two.
Just using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a winner just yet.
A table. The WWE Universe is going wild.
He gets into the ring. Oh, he timed that counter well.
One answer after another.
Hooks in.
Up and down, brain buster.
Maivia's on his last breath.
And that will end it. And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match.
Here is your winner, DJR Wright.
Peter Maivia stands before us, a beaten man.
And Maivia was simply outmatched tonight.
The High Chief may be down to...
The New World Order is here.
And the entire locker room better watch
The
out.
following contest is a tables match. Making his way to the ring, representing the NWO from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 302 pounds, Hollywood Hogan.
Utterly dominant in WCW.
That dominance included an iron grip on the WCW Championship, the WCW Tag Team titles, and the WCW Cruiserweight title.
Because here's the thing, Saxton, each man is a main eventer on their own. As a unified front, they are unstoppable.
You walk around the backstage area, there are countless superstars who would love to don the black and white of the NWO.
It's better than the alternative of getting beat down by him.
Good point. Things are about to get good.
With this tables match officially underway, it won't be long now until there's furniture in the ring.
Well, hopefully these superstars don't make the WWE Universe wait too long. These people want to see some tables.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
And he finds an answer for the Hulkster.
Uh-oh, wheelbarrow
Into a wheelbarrow neckbreaker. Enough already.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
running drop kick on the money. There's more to come. Basement drop kick.
Oh, just throwing their body.
And Hogan getting a little more demoralized right there.
Yeah, he better regroup fast before someone uses this moment to send him smashing through a table.
And Hogan falling victim to a slew of offense.
Hulkster's in a disheartening position. That repeated forearms to the face. Goodness.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Oh!
What's the secret to winning a tables match?
You have to be keenly aware of your surroundings at all times and know how close you are to a table at any given moment. I know that sounds easy, but as more tables get involved, it gets more and more difficult.
He quickly slides into the ring. Down with a suplex.
Power bomb! And the exclamation point.
And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
So far, this tables match has been just as brutal as we anticipated.
Talking trash. Forearms to the face.
And another.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Moving into the ring.
Vice-like grip on the throat. Up and
Sit-out choke slam. Boom!
These two are finding an answer for everything. Vicious right forearm.
He's able to counter that.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Where's the honor in that? Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale.
He took the worst of that impact.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Series of punches.
And that one did major damage. Hogan is now starting to bleed. Gonna kick the features off their face.
Hooks in. Up and down. Brain buster.
Does the Hulkster have strength to recover?
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Sends him through the table. What a win.
Let's take another look at these guys in action.
Here is your winner, DJR Wright.
And that table just disintegrated. Honky Tonk Man is in the building.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 247 pounds, the Honky Tonk Man.
This is a showman in a class by himself.
Well, you can always count on Honky to take shortcuts, take the low road.
Well, it has worked out for him. One of the longest reigning Intercontinental Champions in history.
My sources tell me that after tonight's victory, we're going to be treated to a VIP concert. Honky Tonk Man. Just the classics.
Lucky us.
And here comes one of our favorites.
And this match has certainly been on his mind all day long. While his title's not up for grabs here, you have to imagine he'll be keeping his head on a swivel so he can protect his title in a future defense.
When you're on top like he is, Cole, everyone wants a piece.
He's definitely got a lot on his plate going into this.
And then you've got a bona fide chart topper in the ring in the form of the Honky Tonk Man, ready to perform for yet another unworthy and ungrateful audience.
Corey, this is a wrestling match, not a concert. Honky Tonk Man definitely has the goods to compete in a WWE ring. He should probably just focus on that.
Take off!
This is raw power here.
Gut wrench suplex coming.
There's more to come. Another. This superstar's still not done. The superstar's opponent is helpless.
They used every muscle to deliver those suplexes. Right in the face.
My God.
Getting out of harm's way. Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here? Able to punch his way out. Snapmares their opponent and drops the elbow for good measure. The referee putting their foot down, not going to let this end in a disqualification. From way up.
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
Honky Tonk Man dodges out of that.
Corey, Honky Tonk Man has proven time and time again to be an underhanded opponent. What do you have to do to prevent him from pulling a fast one here?
What you really want to do is keep Honky Tonk as close as possible. If you both stay within the ref's sight line, Honky Tonk Man won't be able to bend the rules.
Oh, not a powerbomb onto the apron.
Toss back into the ring.
Double underhook. Driven down with a powerbomb.
That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction.
Place him in the corner here.
Brutal forearm.
And knew what was coming there.
Get out of there. Every strike more devastating than the last. Running knee strike to the head.
What a forearm to the face. Frog splash.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy. Here we go.
What a splash.
You have got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again.
Vice-like grip on the throat. Up and down with a choke slam. Oh, going right into the pin.
There's two. And still in this.
I mean, you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
He's able to reverse it.
Hooks in.
Brain buster.
That can finish Honky Tonk off.
2, 3, no, 2 count.
I do not know how you survive that. Staying alive there is unheard of.
Will that be the last opportunity? Is there still enough left in the...
Double underhook.
Brain buster.
Honky Tonk Man's in serious danger.
2. An exhausting match, but a victory he'll savor forever. Now let's look back at that amazing action.
here is your winner, DJR Wright.
The night's over for the Honky Tonk Man. A seemingly unstoppable superstar.
And a man who always eats his vitamins and says his prayers.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 303 pounds, the Immortal Hogan.
The Immortal Hulk Hogan, a man who has quickly grown synonymous with WrestleMania.
Without a doubt, he main evented the first 3 WrestleManias, including one of the biggest WrestleMania matches in WWE history against Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3.
Well, let's not forget his epic battles against the likes of Randy Savage and the Ultimate Warrior.
And tonight's match will further prove that Hulkamania and WrestleMania are one and the same. Here we go, guys.
Extreme Rules match, you need a bit of a deranged mind to roll up here. And an easy kick out.
Tried for it early.
Turns that in his favor.
Proof these superstars have done their homework. These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals. Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Bam! Getting clubbed by the axe handle.
Got out of there at the perfect time.
Oh, that hurt. That'll ring your bell. Chaining together punishment, looking to do as much as possible with this window. Ooh, an early pin attempt. And he gets the shoulder up.
He thought he did more damage than he actually did. And gets sent right into the corner.
Yeah! And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Hogan won't be able to get the job done if he takes more attacks like that.
This is the reality of this stipulation. He knew the attacks were going to come hard and fast.
Vicious assault on Hogan now.
Hulkster has the... No way! Crossbody to the floor. Throwing all caution to the wind and leaping to the outside. Oh, man.
And he gets set back into the ring.
Oh, catapulted down on the opponent.
Suplex in a row. Wow.
And his constant attack has him floundering.
Yeah, he's definitely doing some backpedaling.
That repeated forearms to the face. Goodness.
Just going all out with every blow.
Oh, ouch.
Talking trash. Forearms to the face.
And another.
Senton.
Vice-like grip on the throat. Up and down with a choke slam.
Following it up with the cover.
2 count. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Hooks in. Brain buster.
Does the Hulkster have strength to recover?
2. No, he beats the count.
We've heard this before, guys. Hulk Hogan just kicked out at 2.5.
This was the moment to capitalize on. Here we go.
Frog splash.
He's looking defenseless at this stage.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now. The end of Hulkamania could be here.
Bang, running forearm.
For the win.
2. An emphatic victory. These guys were awesome. Let's take another look.
Here is your winner, DJR Wright.
A shocking loss for a Hulk Hogan here tonight.
You can see the disappointment on Hogan's face. He thought he had this match in the bag, but he didn't see the hole in the bottom.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Lands the crossbody.
He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation.
Bang, running forearm.
Letting him get to a standing base, moments away from having him exactly where he wants.
Wicked forearm. Did you hear that thud?
They've got something else in mind here for their opponent. Who's on all fours. Here it comes. Double stomp to the back of the neck.
He's got that look in his eye.
It's go time.
And as the bell rings, I am reminded of an old saying, what you gonna do, brother?
I could die a happy man hearing you say that. But all jokes aside, Hulk Hogan is perhaps the gold standard for a WWE superstar. Power, poise, precision. This is a man who never met an obstacle he couldn't overcome.
Truly a legend among WWE superstars. The Hulkster looking to add to his storied legacy here tonight.
And in the meantime, this is a pretty key moment for the champion over here.
Title match or not, every time the champion steps in the ring, it's a reflection of his reign. This is an opportunity to add to a legacy or tarnish it.
Snap air.
Not safe yet.
Kick. Hulk Hogan is looking a little overwhelmed by his opponent.
He'll find a way to counter back, though.
Wow! I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over here.
Big kick right to the gut. Turning the tables. Push! I imagine that if there's one superstar who's easy to scout, it has to be Hulk Hogan. Corey, do you think Hogan might have to change up his game plan here?
Not necessarily, Cole. Hogan spent all this time perfecting his style to the point where if you even think you're ready for him, Hulkamania can still run wild on you.
He just flipped the script there.
Lariat.
Picking up speed, off the ropes, knee to the face.
And Hogan definitely feeling the effects of that last attack.
At this point in the match, you have to expect to be run down.
Frog splash!
Vicious right forearm.
Look at this. Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Double underhook. Powerbomb.
That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Had the foresight to get out of that one.
Ooh.
There's not much room out there.
Are you kidding me? Off the apron to the floor. Many a match has turned on that kind of contact with the apron. This could be a key moment in this contest.
Hogan's able to.
He's got him down to the pin here. He kicks out instantly.
Not even close.
Not looking good. In this position.
Down with force.
Down with a choke slam. And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
No, stops the count at 2.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Oh, that opens the door for Hogan.
Hogan delivers a big boot. You can feel Hogan having that extra power in his veins now.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent. Here comes Hogan. Leg drop. Can Hulkster clinch this one?
Hogan lining him up from the top turnbuckle.
Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it from the top.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver. Hooks in. Blade buster.
Does that finish Hulk off?
2 count. He kicks out somehow.
The Hulkster kicking out at the last second. This is that determination we all know far too well.
And you can sense the desperation mounting as that last move couldn't finish things. And Hogan gets stonewalled.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Locked up in the corner. This is a scary position for their opponent. What in the world are they looking for? Wow, what agility! All the away from the top. Superplex. Wait, they held on.
Turning this into the final cut.
Beautiful transition.
And now the cover. Got it. No, just a 2.
He just won't give up.
All focus bent on putting an end to Hogan here. Bang, running for him. Now with the cover.
That's gotta be it.
Picking up the victory as his opponent does his best. Saxton stares up at the lights.
That match is worth another look. Here we go.
Here is your winner, DJR Wright.
I can't believe what transpired. It is time for the last man standing match. About as whatever it takes as any match type can be. Whatever it takes to keep your opponent down and off their feet for the referee's count of 10. Whatever it takes to ensure you're truly the last competitor standing. This is no walk in the park, folks.
Both wrists captured and out. Boom! Good night. What a knee. Oh, man.
Helmsley had that well scouted.
Taking control with a rear waist lock. Turns it around with a chin lock.
Boom. Guys, what would be your strategies in a last man standing match?
I look for every opportunity to target my opponent's legs with devastating attacks. If an opponent can't stand, the match is over.
I'd stay on the defensive. Try to take on as little damage as possible, and striking my opponent has drained their stamina.
Definitely two unique approaches. Helmsley has no control here.
Hunter might be in panic soon. Oh, man, he's getting ready to pull the trigger.
Looking to get airborne here.
Sky high.
What a frog splash. He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
Yeah, but all that matters is being able to stay on your feet.
Carefully measured forearm.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
He looks like he's about to put his opponent in their place. Man, oh man, took that crucial leap of faith, and no one was there. Instead delivers the inverted DDT.
Vice-like grip on the throat, up and down with a choke slam.
Stops the official's count.
Must have some extra punishment in mind.
Powerbomb. Hunter is getting dominated.
Can Hunter withstand this surge?
Down with a powerbomb.
Over and over again, getting beaten down with force.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left.
A lift-up powerbomb. This is a very convincing display of power we are seeing in front of our eyes. That's 7. It's getting close.
And getting back to his feet ends the count.
This last man.
Double underhook. Up and down, brain buster.
The lights are dimming for Helmsley. The lights left in Hunter might be about to go out.
He's seemingly got nothing left in the tank, just taking this assault.
And he's looking completely outmatched in this one.
Reps at 7.
Are we going to see any signs of life?
Hoisted up high here.
Gonna sleep, GTS!
Night-night. And looking to cause some damage by attacking the skull.
The count is at 7.
Coming down to the wire here.
Hunter is getting dominated.
Can Hunter withstand this surge?
Omega driver. Officials count at 7.
We're close to the end.
Catches the leg. Stops that offense.
And he needed that badly.
Now able to stop things, but will he gain command?
Right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
He's just having his way now. No regrets, no second thoughts.
He looks incessant.
Referees count at 7. This could be it. There it is. Reversal.
Opportunity now for Helmsley to capture some momentum.
Could be a chance to Hunter to change the complexion of this match.
Helmsley has the momentum against him here.
Hunter might be in panic soon. Got a grip all the way up. Sit out, choke slam.
Hooks in. Up and down, brain buster.
That might end Hunter's chances.
The ref at 7 now.
Things are looking dire right now.
Putting an end to the ref's count there.
Hooks in. Brain buster.
That finally has to slam the door shut and end this.
We might be in the final moments of this match.
Gotta dig deep.
He makes it back to a standing position.
He won't stay down.
Able to slip away.
Countering each other again and again.
Helmsley has no control here.
Can Hunter withstand this surge? Oh, using the knee.
And the WWE Universe is making their appreciation for these gladiators known. Just grounded and pounded.
Springboard tornado splash.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left.
A lift up.
Whoa!
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Clothesline!
Well, that'll leave a mark.
Look at this crowd! It's insanity in here! Bedlam!
Now look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Oh, easy.
Oh, counters right back on Hunter. Set him up. Russian leg sweep.
Got a grip all the way up.
Down with a choke slam.
Double under hook.
Brain buster.
The lights are dimming for Helmsley.
Is this it? Is this going to be the final count?
Time's practically standing still now.
And the official calls it. Clearly, they cannot fight any longer.
Let's take another look at what made that last man standing match so memorable.
Here is your winner, DJR Wright.
An unexpected defeat here for... And guys, stand back, because the Hurricane is coming through in this one.
One of my all-time favorite superstars. The Hurricane has the kind of can-do attitude and belief in himself that has led him to some pretty remarkable victories. Some would call that attitude more delusion than anything, but tomato, tomato.
I was going to say, belief can only get you so far. Nevertheless, tonight we'll see if a man can fly.
But let's appreciate the fact that he has to take on a champion. I mean, the hardware speaks for itself. This is a guy you don't want to mess with.
I gotta agree with you. Always a challenge when you have to prove yourself to a champion.
And Corey, I think even you have to admit that Hurricane has a very good mind for our sport.
I won't argue at all. Hurricane is deceptively smart. He's always thinking, always innovating, always somehow pulling off the impossible. He should rely on his smarts tonight instead of some imaginary superpowers.
Strikes over and over again.
And now the Hurricane is getting beaten down.
The Hurricane has to find an opening and respond.
These two have learned each other so well.
There was some power behind that punch.
Running drop kick on the money. There's more to come.
Going down low, basement style.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Right in the face.
My God.
Dodges away.
Sharp kicks.
Bang! Practically never-ending blows. Coming at full force here.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Reversal on Hurricane. Ooh, one step ahead there. Let's go behind. Breaker. Drop kick from behind. Counters to gain the advantage.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
That catches Hurricane looking.
He's placed into a precarious position.
From the top rope. By the throat. Choke slam.
And staying with it into the cover.
2. And that'll finally do it. What a victory. Let's take another look at what made that matchup so memorable.
Here is your winner, DJR Wright.
What an emphatic victory, guys.
All right, chat, we gonna end the stream right there, man. Part 5 is now in the books. Stay tuned for part 6 because we completed everybody in the H alphabet from Haku all the way to the Hurricane. Now, this one right here is Hulk Hogan, so we're gonna skip that. And we are now in the Eyes. So Dragunov, Iron Sheik, and Ivar. Just these 3. And then we on the J. So stay tuned for part 6. Because your days are numbered. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to the stream. Once again, real quick. Your days are numbered.